work on yourself. I know it sounds cliche and kind of corny. I'll admit it does. It sounds very cliche and corny, but it's good advice, you know. Work on yourself. What does that mean? Work on yourself. Well, you can read, you can learn something, you can further your education, you can improve your skill set. Um, am I speaking from experience? Yeah, I'm speaking from experience. My heart was broken through divorce a couple of times, and of course, the older I got, and I'm always saying this. I mean, you're wiser as you age, as you get older, as you experience life and everything that life throws at you. You just get wiser, you know. Um, I really respect older people, elderly, because they know more because they've been on this planet longer. Excuse me. Older people are wise because they've been on this planet longer. They've seen more, they've done more, they've experienced more, and you really have to respect that because there is no substitute for experience. I've always told my children that there is no substitute for experience. So let's be honest. I'm going to be honest. When I was hurting, I wasn't okay being alone. And I did seek out companionship, female companionship. You know, here in America, not just in America, but in other countries too that are more advanced, I guess, economically or whatnot. You know, there's dating apps, you know, and all you need to do is get on the computer and post some pictures and a little description about you and your life, and next thing you know, you're talking to a handful of women. Now, of course, women have the upper hand on those apps because there's always a lot more men looking for women than the other way around. So, and of course, the women that are looking for men, they're usually, some would say, gold diggers. So they're looking for men that can really pamper them, and you know, men with money that can, you know, wine them and dine them and take them all over the world. So that was not me. I've already said in other videos that when I got divorced, you know, I barely had a pot to piss in. So, nevertheless, though, I did. I did do the online dating. You know, I just felt like I needed some companionship. I needed some distraction from my pain, and it's true. I did. I did need some distraction. I did need the companionship, but ultimately, it was not the most noble of endeavors. You know, I should have just, you know, followed the advice that I'm talking about. You know, hindsight is 2020. You know, I should not have wasted time chasing women. I should have just immediately jumped into uh, learning to be okay with myself and getting an education or skills. Ultimately, after that divorce, I made great strides in my personal life. You know, I did go back to school and I did further my education. I did get my registered nurse license, and I've been a registered nurse for almost 10 years now. So I got a new career, and one that is pretty good. I'm pretty happy with, and it's something that I can do for the rest of my life, you know, the rest of my working life, you know. Before that, I had limited skills. I mean, I did I did go to school, you know, before I became a nurse. I did learn air conditioning and refrigeration. Although I did become proficient at the diagnosis and repair of those systems, and it felt good to walk up to an air conditioning system and see what was wrong with it and to know how to fix it. It felt good to be able to do that, but that does not get you financial success. What gets you financial success is selling this person a new system, which I was not okay with. I don't like selling people, you know. I'm not a born salesman. Um, I just, I feel like I'm taking advantage of their vulnerabilities, and I've never been okay with that. I'm glad that I learned the trade, and I still have the knowledge, and it comes in handy. You know, I just recently put two new air conditioning systems in this house, And the third one I did even before that. So all 3 air conditioning systems in this house I put in. So that saved us tons of money. And you know, if something goes wrong, I could just go diagnosis and fix it myself. So awesome to know how to do that. But um, it's not something that I wanted to do for the rest of my life. So um, after the divorce and I was reinventing myself, I learned how to be a nurse, a registered nurse. I went back to community college. I took some prerequisite courses. I got into nursing school, and nursing school was a couple of years. And I've been a nurse for almost 10 years, and it's good. It's good work. You get to help people, and it's very interesting, and you get paid decently. And the biggest thing is job security, man, because you're taking care of people that get sick and hurt, and God, that's never going to go away. You know, there's always going to be a need for nurses. You know, even in this changing times that we live in with artificial intelligence and robotics and everything, they're not going to take the places of nurses. You know, though that technology definitely helps us get through and provide better care for the patients, but there's a personal thing, you know, a connection between a nurse, a caregiver, and the patient. So that's irreplaceable. So the point is that I'd like you to take away from this is if you're hurting from divorce, if you've been done wrong, or even if you weren't done wrong, but you're just hurting from divorce or separation or a breakup or whatever, you know, life does go on, and you'll get past this. And another cliche, time heals all wounds. It sounds silly, but it does. It does. You just gotta keep your head up and try to keep your mind in a good, healthy place, and take care of business.
So y'all saw how sunny and warm it looked in the previous few minutes of the video. This was like an hour later. They say that if you don't like the weather in Texas, then just stick around because it's going to change. So we have a reputation for quick changing weather. We have very few seasons too. We don't know 4 different seasons. We know 2 really. 9 or 10 months of the year it's just hot and humid and miserable. And the other 1 or 2 months it's just miserable too. It's just not so hot. It stays humid though, 12 months out of the year. I'm ready for a change. I can't wait to leave Texas. I'm not proud enough to live here.